All right, Mike, thank you very much. Brian Kenny here in the MGM Grand Garden Arena. It is a sold-out event. They have about half the arena opened up, but it is jam-packed. They already have people in the casino trying to get in, thousands of people that can't get in. They can't fit any more people in here for the weigh-in. Manny Pacquiao versus Sugar Shane Mosley. Sugar Shane Mosley, of course, at one point in his career, the top fighter in the world pound for pound. But that was last in 2002. Manny Pacquiao is #1 in the world pound for pound right now. So we await the weigh-in. Actually, Manny Pacquiao should be getting up there in just a moment. Pacquiao debuted at 106 pounds. He was a world champion at 112, 115, 122, working all the way up now to 147 pounds. We expect Pacquiao to come in at about 144 pounds. He doesn't need to be at the full weight limit. Sugar Shane Mosley, for the last 8-10 years, has been campaigning at 147 and 154 pounds. He's 39 years old. Manny Pacquiao is 32 years old. Now joined by Teddy Atlas as we wait for these fighters to get in. Manny is on his own time. He comes in, he's doing his paperwork right now.
Manny time.
Yes, he's on Manny time. Teddy, big picture overview on this fight. Within boxing circles, there was criticism that Top Rank, the promoter here for Manny Pacquiao, was going for a big-name opponent in Shane Mosley, but not the best opponent. Your thoughts on that?
Well, first of all, let's get right to the point. Bob Arum is smart. He knows where his cash cow and who his cash cow is. It's a guy named Manny Pacquiao. He's the golden goose. He is not fighting anybody who he doesn't control promotionally or at least control options on. He was able to get that situation with Shane Mosley when he left Golden Boy, where he could have control over the promotion of Mosley. That's where it starts. Arum must have business control over the opponents for Manny Pacquiao, and then he will start worrying about whether or not it's very exciting.
That said, what type of shot does Shane Mosley have now at the age of 39?
He has a shot early on to catch him with something and to hurt him. I think he has to hurt him for two reasons. One, to slow him down, and two, for his own confidence, him being Mosley. His own confidence to say, yeah, I remember how to do this. I can still do it. I could still win at this kind of event, at this kind of level. So early on, if he doesn't do something early on, it's a long night.
All right, Sugar Shane Mosley, Manny Pacquiao, the weigh-in, hopefully moments away. We're ready to go. Let's send it up to Jimmy Lennon Jr. up at the scales.
As we are ready for the official weigh-in for Pacquiao Mosley, set to go Saturday, May 7th on pay-per-view on Showtime. And it's all brought to you by Top Rank Incorporated, MP Promotions, Sugar Shane Mosley Promotions, Tecate, and Showtime. The main event is 12 rounds of boxing for the WBO Welterweight Championship of the World. And at this time, join me in welcoming up to the stage the principals. First, ladies and gentlemen, here is the challenger. He'll be making his 21st world title appearance. He is ranked the WBO #3 World Welterweight Contender from Pomona, California. Here is the 3-division world champion, the future Hall of Famer. Please welcome Sugar Shane Mosley. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the defending world champion, the boxing phenom from General Santos City in the Philippines, the pound-for-pound king, the boxing superstar, the defending WBO welterweight champion of the world, Manny "Pac-Man" Pacquiao. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to ask our fighters to step on this scale for the official weigh-in. Of course, the welterweight limit is 147 pounds. We invite first the challenger to the scale. the scale, ladies and gentlemen, here is the future Hall of Famer, ranked the number 3 world contender, Sugar Shane Mosley. Sugar Shane Mosley weighs in right at the limit of 147 pounds. 147 for Sugar Shane Mosley. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the defending WBO welterweight champion of the world, Manny "Pac-Man" Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao weighs in at 145 pounds. 145 for Manny Pacquiao. And we're going to ask our fighters to face off. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. It's the main event of the evening. Available to you pay-per-view tomorrow night. Pacquiao Mosley, 12 rounds of boxing for the WBO welterweight championship of the world.
Well, there we go. No surprises. Teddy Atlas is back with me, Brian Kenny, here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Shane Mosley coming in at 147. Teddy, he was 154 for his last fight against Sergio Mora, so he gets back down to weight, but it seems like a natural weight. Manny Pacquiao at 145. Again, all is normal. What did you see up there?
Oh, both guys look very good. I mean, Shane looked very cut. You know, when you get older, it's harder to lose weight. As you said, in the last fight for Mosley, he was 154. You get a little concerned, especially coming off the Margarito fight, when guys got to cut weight with a guy like this. You know, it's tough enough to fight someone like Pacquiao, not to even have to think of the dimensions of doing that when you're drained a little bit. When you're older and you're 154, you got to come back to 147. Not automatic, you know, but he looked very good. His skin color looked good. You know, he wasn't ashen. He didn't look like he's dried out. I didn't see him grabbing any beverages. That's a good sign. You know, he wasn't trying to put fuel in him and rehydrate. That kind of lends itself to tell you that he made it naturally.
The big question, of course, is Sugar Shane Mosley at the age of 39. What does he have left? At the age of 37, Teddy, he had a lot left against Antonio Margarito and knocked him out. It made him, at the time, the best welterweight in the world. Can he regain that form of 2 years ago?
He was 2 years younger, and he had a guy in front of him a lot slower. Margarito a lot slower and a lot easier to hit. See, it's not just the age, it's the guy. The guy's hard to hit, he's hard to find. Everyone talks about his hand speed, but his foot speed, too. At this point in Mosley's career, he's going to need the championship character where he's been here before and he can smell victory, where he knows how to behave in this kind of situation. And he's going to need the experience to use timing. He's not matching speed with Manny. Forget it. He's not. It ain't happening. But you can time a guy who's faster, negate his speed, and that's what he's got to do, and I think he's got to do it early in the first 5 rounds. Time Margarito, or time Pacquiao with something hard early.
In the last 2 fights for Shane Mosley, he had a draw against Sergio Mora. Before that, he had a loss to Floyd Mayweather. In both fights, he had trouble finding a guy who would not engage. Manny Pacquiao will engage in the ring. That fight tomorrow night, there's the weigh-in. Both men look very sharp. From the MGM Grand Garden Arena, for Teddy Atlas, I'm Brian Kenny. Back to you.